New construction is a magical part of real estate. The process includes many stages over a period of months. Along the way, buyers begin to work with real estate professionals to meet their planning goals and find what works best for their family. The result is nothing short of amazing. Vicki Smith is one such real estate professional. See just how Vicki handles new construction sales on this episode of Signature on the Industry.
We're going to start with a few questions.
Okay.
And so if you want to answer those to the best of your ability, we would appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the first question. The first question is, what do you like best about being a realtor?
I think I like the matchmaking perspective of it. I've always kind of taken real estate from a problem-solving perspective. So you want to kind of find out what a buyer is trying to solve for. Are they downsizing? Are they trying to get a different school district? Are they, is it they just want a bigger home because of COVID? Now they need something else. So that's kind of where I like to take it like a puzzle and figure out what it is they're trying to solve for. And sometimes that's even helpful when these buyers sometimes are all over the map, kind of bring them back to, okay, what are you trying to solve for? Let's get to that. And then that helps us focus on me to find, what it is they're really after. And hopefully we figure that out. So it's in a good stage to have people come look at it because it's a trim stage. The cabinets are there.
Yeah.
They can get a sense of the home.
Yes.
Even though it's not painted or totally finished out, they kind of get a sense of the space this way. So if I've got somebody interested in this particular plan, I can send them here and say, hey, yeah, go check this out.
Right.
Even though it's under contract.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of what I like about it.
You like being that problem solver.
The problem solver, yeah.
I love that. Okay. Question number 2. Is there a specific area of real estate you feel you thrive in?
Well, yeah, by accident, yes, I think it's new construction. I was approached some time ago, right after I got my license. I had a builder build a house for me, and he approached me and went, well, why don't you come work for us? So I did, and that worked for a while. and then the Baldwins approached me to come and help them. Mr. Baldwin was not well at the time, and he needed somebody to kind of help fill in. So I've been with them for about 7 years.
Oh, wow.
And I think I thrive in that particular area because they've been very generous with their information, their education, allowing me to learn and represent them without having to go a lot of back and forth. Like, what's the price for this, or can we do this, or what sort of thing.
So what do we got here?
Well, we've got maintenance provided, community. We've already got some spec homes in. We've got one sold in here.
Very nice.
This is my model home. I'm anxious to see really what they've got done. They're supposed to have the flooring done, or working on it today. So I'm ready to be in here. I'm hoping to be in here by the 1st of November.
The 1st of November. So they're very involved.
Very involved and very helpful to me so that I can represent them, and we don't have a lot of that back and forth. Of course, I have to, run everything through them eventually, but they've helped me grow.
Right.
And I've just I've learned a lot on how new construction works, when things go wrong, or why is this way, and why is there a hole here, or whatever. And
right.
I've been educated enough to be able to answer so that buyers think I might know what I'm talking about sometimes. And they learn too. So.
Question number 3, what has new construction real estate taught you?
To be patient.
Okay.
And to have perseverance.
Okay.
Sometimes you're dealing with an agent or a buyer for many months, sometimes 8 or 9 months. So you've got to have a really effective way of communicating with them, with the ups and downs. It's very emotional when you're doing a new construction because they want everything to be perfect, and they're selecting things off a little swatch, and they don't know what it's going to look like in the big. So you do a lot of hand-holding and that sort of thing. And you've got to have the patience for that, and be able to know that you're in this for the long haul. It's not like 30 days I'm done and I'm out and I'll never see you again.
Right.
It's just, it does take a lot. So that's kind of what I've...
And it's kind of cycles too. So if you're not working with just one buyer who's buying a home, you're working with multiple at the same time, and they're all doing that. So that's a...
And they're in various stages. So sometimes you're working from the ground zero up, because there's sometimes a lot of hurry up and wait in the beginning. You know, if you're going to start with digging a hole, I mean, you've got 4 or 5 weeks that you got nothing going on, and they're going, why aren't they doing it? They're over here working, but not, you know, why aren't they working on my house? So you've got a lot. It's a lot, and you just got to be able to keep the agents, and some of the agents are knowledgeable of new construction, but every builder's different. So, you know, it's what do we do versus every other builder, and just the construction process itself is just, it's a little daunting if you don't know what's going on, and, and the timing, and when to react and when not to, and it's just a lot, and you've got to have that, be strong enough to weather it all. Right,
that perseverance, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right, question number 4. Why did you choose a career in real estate?
Well, it was really kind of by accident. I had retired from AT&T as a director of product management and came home from Dallas and decided I would try and find another job. And everything sent me traveling again, and I didn't want to do that. And my mom had been in real estate. Well, she's been in real estate 48 years that she'll admit to. Okay. But I grew up with it, so I kind of had a sense of, you know, what that was about. And so while I was trying to do a career search for something else here local, I thought, well, I can't sit around here. I'll go see if I can get my license, and I did. And then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll sell real estate for a while. And then it's 7 years later.
All right. Last question is, what is your craziest real estate story?
Oh, I have a good one.
Okay.
I was showing a house. New construction's always challenging because, you know, the driveways are in or they're not, or it's muddy, or there's different stages, and everybody wants to look at a house no matter what. So I was showing this guy, and we did fine. We got in on the approach. It was a little daunting to get in, but we got on the stoop, got in, looked around, everything, and he went on ahead, and it was a little further down. The stoop was there, but there was nothing, to the ground. So it was a little challenging for me to get down. So I just somehow decided, I don't know what I did, but I ended up in a mud hole. The poor guy did not know what to do.
Oh no!
He was like, do I help her? Do I not? I mean, he said,
you got that?
He goes, are you okay? I go, yes, I'm okay. And he goes, that's the best double somersault I've ever seen done.
Oh no!
I mean, I don't know. I just tucked and rolled is what I did.
You don't even know how.
I don't know how I did that. But I was pretty much covered in mud.
Oh no!
And then that was the end of the showing. And I don't think I ever saw him again. So
he booked it, made his way out, didn't even help.
Yeah. He found I wasn't hurt and moved on.
Oh, and then moved on. Oh my goodness. Oh well, that is pretty crazy.
That's probably the most,
craziest story. All right. Well, that was pretty crazy. All right.
Okay.
We are done.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.